I'm telling you right now, Donald Trump could find the cure to cancer tomorrow, and the leftists will still hate him for it. And the leftists will find a way to dog on him for it. The fact that the response of the left has been, or the lack of response from the left, has been nothing but negativity towards the peace deal that's being brokered by Trump, speaks volumes. It shows that they really could not give a flying frick about the Palestinian people and the lives that are being saved through this peace deal. They don't care that there is a glimpse of hope between these people with each other, specifically for the past 2 years, of which they've been saying and spewing, and we're finally seeing a glimpse of hope, and they are silent or they are negative regarding what is occurring. Why? Because Orange Man bad. Orange Man made the deal. I don't like Orange Man, therefore I don't like the deal, therefore I won't continue unless it's someone who's on my side brokering the deal. You're mentally sick. I hope you get help. Ridiculous.
All right, so I think that Donald Trump's peace plan in the Middle East that he's bragging about is going to collapse.
I always say this, you cannot ever deny success. You just have to give your respect, even if it's not your thing. Don't have the humility to give it up for enormous success on any level.
I agree.
Trump, not my choice, didn't vote for him, but somehow,
a lot of people did.
And he's... I can't deny the success.
I can't either.
Yeah.
And he's the president.
So the big guy in the White House, if he would take some personal advice, you've got to realize, sir, that you are the biggest nothing in the world. And
yes, if you look at this video, you can clearly see these are Libras. You can see the different opinions concerning Trump. You saw Bima. He made it clear you need to accept defeat. You need to appreciate something good if you see it. And he is doing exactly that. Libras are melting down. Oh, the peace deal will collapse. And Hollywood actors are there. Oh, you are nothing in the war. But when we look at how the world respects Trump, you can clearly see the difference with these Libras. If you look at their faces, they are smiling like he said something intelligent. Insane. I don't know what exactly is actually going on with these people. They will never see good in him. These Hollywood actors said some ridiculous things about Trump. Before we even go into that video, the View host actually put this out some few months ago.
What a day for Donald Trump. You know what? He finally did something positive today, and I want to give him credit for it because I know he's not the type to take credit for himself. Trump was in and Egypt today to celebrate a ceasefire. Hostages are home after 738 days. Almost 2,000 prisoners and detainees have been released. And while we're only in the first phase of what will undoubtedly be a long and tricky process, at least in Trump deserves some of the praise for that. And so I know it sounds crazy to say, but good work on that one, President Trump. Now maybe you can not invade Portland.
One of the most consequential moments in history unfolding this morning in the Middle East. The long nightmare for the families is over. All 20 of the survivors released.
Trump, I want to say thank you. You deserve a Nobel Peace Prize. You flew all over the Middle East today to make peace, and I'm shocked you haven't already won the Nobel Peace Prize because you truly deserve it. War is finally over, and my heart feels like it can finally be happy again. I haven't seen my family in 3 years, and I'm so grateful that everyone is alive. And in the next 2 months, I'm finally going to fly to visit them. Thanks to you, Trump. Thanks to you. Thanks to you. So thank you. And anyone who's against you is just a bad person, because no one else has ever made such a history in the Middle East the same as you did. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
My point when I say I'm not going to be apocalyptic, it's not changing a tune. It's not making every single thing a 5-alarm fire. Yeah. If he does hostages out, I promise I will wear a MAGA hat for one day on the show and say, thank you for doing it. Yeah. She'll knock it right off my head. But like, you have to be able to cheer for wins when they happen and then call out relentlessly the wrongdoing. Well, if this peace deal holds, which I pray that it does, it's historic. It is a massive diplomatic achievement. And I think the whole world can breathe a sigh of relief, because for many of us, knowing people who I met with some of the hostage families and how hard this was for them for the last 2 years. There's not across the world who didn't feel personally impacted by it. And these 20 that were released, never knowing if they would get that day. There's also the remains of hostages that are going to be repaid. And then for the innocent organization started, they are getting aid. Their promise, 600 trucks of food per day are going to be rolling. People who have been starving, who have had no reason that they should have been involved in this conflict, are going to get the aid they need. I think everyone should be able to celebrate it. And listen, whether you like Trump or not, I think Steve Witkoff and I think Jared Kushner do deserve credit for this deal. They actually personally met with I used to be of the mind we don't negotiate with terrorists, but sometimes the only way to get peace is to sit down with some of the most evil people and try to come up with what we can do to end the bloodshed. So thank God, I pray that this peace holds.
What I see is, what did he sign there?
Yes, I decided to put out this video so you can see their fakes on both sides. People who disagree with Trump every single time, they are waking up from reality. They realize there is absolutely nothing they can do than to say thank you. It's amazing, right? But I was shocked when I saw this article from the New York Post, Blinken taking credit for what Trump did, like he laid the foundation. Sometimes when I look at these people, I will laugh all through because I knew that this would be coming. It's very normal for you to say thank you, President Trump, for doing this, than struggling to draw people's attention when this is concerned. It's crazy, right? My focus on this video is on one person, this Hollywood actor. This guy actually triggered me, to a level that I've not seen. When you take a look at this, actor Martin Sheen on Donald Trump, you are the biggest nothing in the world. Stop listening to all these people around you, these psychopaths who are encouraging you to be your non-human self. Get in touch with that humanity. Stop fusing with your hair. Speak from your heart and start being human. That is what you were made for, not God. This is the guy. Crazy, right? I really don't know why Democrats have a problem with Trump. Yeah, because if you look at things normally, this man is good. Yeah, we are witnesses, but sometimes we need to look deep beyond that.
So the big guy in the White House, if he would take some personal advice, you've got to realize, sir, that you are the biggest nothing in the world. And sir, you stop there. You stop listening to all these people around you, these sycophants who are encouraging you to be your non-human self. Get in touch with that humanity. Stop fussing with your hair. And don't worry about your tie. And stand up straight and speak clearly, not from your throat. Speak from your heart. And start being human. That's what you were made for, not golf. So there you are, Mr. President. With all due respect, sir.
I said it on one of my videos. I don't usually like reporting videos concerning Hollywood people. Yeah. I look at some of these people to be crazy every single time they speak. Suddenly, there is nothing about Trump that interests them. Yes. I see it every day. This is not the first time, so I'm not surprised seeing what he's putting out here. And you will see MMBC hosts here clapping, laughing, like everything is interesting. Thank you guys for always been there, sharing out my videos. God bless you abundantly. As of the short clips you see at the end of these videos, that is for the YT algorithm. You can skip.
That he even gets an auditor counting on me.
If the Democrats shut down the government, Donald Trump takes advantage of the situation and begins to, trim programs Democrats care about.
Because how many times somebody asks
for?
J.D. Vance should be the next president of the United States. If you want to serve in the American...
Give interviews, I don't do that.
J.D. Vance should be the next president of the United States.
Happening at the moment.
Yeah. President Obama
is blatant censorship.
Because he says he has a team of fact checkers.
The FCC. I want them to stop fooling around with my right to say what I feel.
Americans, it's a part of who we are.
Because that is really something that didn't happen before.
Does anybody else watch The View? Because I think there's...
I'm going to say one. Look, there are certain rules of free speech that we must all abide by. But in case anyone needs a refresher, we're going to go over the rules again.
He does not have a right to have a television show where he lies his ass off to the American people.
Well, there are repercussions to spreading lies.
Somebody to get up there, not
all the same people that are in these polite.
Disagree with what Gavin Newsom said that he doesn't.
Dave Chappelle. He's not wrong.
I think that what she has done, Mom, Trump won. Trump's going to win. Strongly should feel
What do you disagree with out of interest?
Just for clarification, did you mean that the